The European Union is hell-bent on punishing the UK according to furiousexpress.co.uk readers. Readers have reacted strongly to a poll suggesting that 53% of adults want to rejoin the European Union. A recent Savanta Comries survey of 2,231 UK adults from November 5 to 7 found if another referendum was to take place, 53% of UK adults would vote to rejoin the EU. Mike_JC said, "Well, I don't want to rejoin the EU, if anything I am more anti-EU now than when we left." Many readers took a swipe at the EU and sought to remind Remainers as to why the UK left the bloc in the first place. Genius said, "I know anyone I know would ever contemplate joining the dictatorship again. It started out well, then it rotted from the core outward. They wanted more power, more money, and more control." They added, "With great power comes great responsibility, and the EU unelected have failed miserably." Adding to the further anti-EU sentiment felt by many since Brexit, Dolores said, "I wouldn't vote to rejoin that corrupt organization if they paid me to." Speaking of how Britain has fallen out of favor with the EU since leaving the bloc, one reader stated that Brussels is using the situation to punish the UK. Essa Machada said, "They've made it painfully clear to us that we are not their flavor of the month, or century for that matter, and they are hell-bent in punishing us for having the nerve to reject their undemocratic club." They added that now was the time for Britain to prove itself by saying, "The decision was made and we left, and now with the way they have behaved I really cannot understand how anyone could possibly want to rejoin." Concluding, they said, "The future without the cost of membership looks rosy, and we should grab the opportunity with both hands and show them what this country is made of and what we can achieve." With the poll being conducted from just over 2,000 people, some questioned whether Britons actually felt that the results reflected the wider UK society. Whilst others stated that the proportion of people asked and demographics of the poll failed to represent the voices of the many who did vote for Brexit. Concluding, and backing the notion that leave means leaves, Pawprint echoed the sentiments of many by saying, "This thing is done, a referendum was held, we left, a good choice. We will not be rejoining, okay." The latest poll figures on Statista, which are correct as of the start of December, state that 49% feel it was now wrong to leave the EU, whilst 38% Brexit was the right choice. In the actual referendum, which took place on June 23, 2016, Leave won 51.9% of the votes and Remain 48.1%, after several polls in the run-up to the referendum put Remain slightly ahead.